God. Okay, so we're doing this again, aren't we? Wonderful. Boy, howdy, isn't that great? Okay, you know what? Let me choose just a small world that shouldn't cause too much problem. I think my Wi-Fi did something. I don't know. I think we're good. Maybe? I have no idea. We'll figure out when I go and try and change tabs. Gosh, I just love the internet sometimes. So, okay, basically how it works is if you guys go to the top of your screen where it says it should say live chat or it might say like top chat or something. There should be a thing there that says questions. Or you can also there should be a little thing that's at the bottom of your screen. It should be pinned down there. Even on mobile that says ask me any Helldivers 2 questions you're curious about. So if you guys have any Helldivers questions, let me know. And please just try and keep that only for Helldivers questions, please. And hopefully it won't crash too bad. I have about as much faith that it won't as anything else, really. Okay, that's very weird. Okay, yeah, that's incredibly odd that you guys can't see that. Honestly, my favorite thing about the game is generally the community. I'm gonna be swapping worlds here real quick, so it's gonna go a little bit dark, but give me 1 second. I'm playing VR chat there, Gray. Or I guess Grayson. Yeah, I'm currently playing VR chat. How are you? I do like FNAF, yes. Yes, I do. I most certainly do. Um, so the reason why I like the Helldivers community as much as I do is because with the very few exceptions of Reddit, basically, um, it's probably one of the best communities that I've seen. Oh, I'm sorry, Grayson. My favorite character in FNAF? Um, so my favorite FNAF character has to be probably Roxy, honestly, because she's the best. And Mel. Not really. So it's a little bit complicated because generally when it comes to Helldivers and their skills, um, no, Jem, I said Roxy. Roxanne. Um, so Mel, to kind of like circle back to your question, sorry. Basically, like how it works is instead of like having characters per se, you have loadouts. So you have like various like weapons and various like kind of like attachments and other stuff that you can kind of like add on to your loadout. So they're basically called stratagems. And what they do is it depends. You have some that let you call down like a laser. Um, Another lets you basically call down like a bombing run. Just tons of different things. Others let you just call down like supply packs and like weapons and stuff. Lamp stream when? Moth. That is a very good question. Um, when I get my moth form, then I will do a lamp stream, which that is being worked on. Um, Demon Slayer, the fandom community is probably the worst. Okay, Pixel, I can see that. I know of JJK. I need to like go back and like rewatch it again because it's been a while, but I do like JJK. Yes, I do like JJK quite a lot actually. Husband is okay. Um, my opinions on it have rapidly kind of like shifted and changed, probably with every single person who's asking. Very nice, Grayson. Very cool. Okay. I will make sure to check it out again. Because I know what I watched from what little I can remember. I liked it. I just need to like remember what that is. I don't even know where I stopped. So it's not that HH is crazy. HH is just very like it's very odd for me to like kind of. I don't like Vivzi's like writing style, to be honest with you. That's the one thing that I've realized. Bye, Grayson. Feel free to sub. Thank you. Um, yeah, I find just like Viv's writing style to be very reductive, I guess. It's I'm sorry, I kind of hate to say it. There's not much to it. Um, as for my favorite like show slash anime, oh Lord, Lackadaisy, either Lackadaisy or Gameoverse. I do, Mel. I do actually have a favorite Helldivers 2 weapon. Um, so I really like. Oh gosh, there's a there's like let me think here. Well, because there's the Constitution, which I do like, which is basically like a bolt action rifle. Um, it's not good, but I like to use it because it makes my brain happy. Um, and yes, Sans, what's up? Yeah, so I like the Constitution. I like the I do like the sickle, even though like the sickle's like a laser gun. Basically, it's actually hang on. I actually have a model that has it being used. It does remind me I actually have to the under all this. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to add that to the list. I have such a long list of things that I want to like watch. I keep forgetting a lot of them. There it is. So, this model actually, do I play Gorilla Tag? No, I don't. I do not. So, I actually have. Hang on, let me step into the light here real quick. So, on this avatar, I actually do have the sickle. So this is the sickle. Yes, Skull, I did. And it's probably one of the most upsetting things that I've ever encountered. Yeah, it's ugh. Makes me sad. I do like gorillas, kind of, yeah. Hi, Liam. Very nice, huh? Hope you like it. Do I have a Halo skin? Kind of. Okay, Crushers are basically they're the new enemy that showed up on the Illuminate front earlier this week. Favorite song? Cicada. Well, I thank you, Thomas. Um, I get you, Viltrum. I get you, dude. I get you. How's it going there, Tran? How are you? I'm pretty sure it's like a new-ish Gorillaz song. How do I feel about the cyborgs? Creatures, kind of. They kind of have special creatures. So, first off, opinion about the cyborgs. It was very enjoyable, and I still have quite a lot of fun fighting the cyborgs and getting judo kicked in the face. Hi, Paulette. How are you? Um, but as for like the special creatures, I guess the closest ones that I've seen are um. No, not at all. I'm just trying to figure out like how to answer because that's a very good question. So you've got like various like alien like fauna, I guess would be a good way to put it. Um, most of them are going to be like small little like bugs, almost like fireflies. Yeah, of course, Skull, of course. Okay, Gem, you're good. Oh, thank you, Paulette. I appreciate it. Starry Sands, what's up? I remember you now, Skull. Sorry, it took me a second. Good night. Night, Alex. Have good sleepies. Which is more dangerous? In regards to what, Sans? I'm sorry, I did not see. Paulette, wait, what? Oh, hug? Of course. Boop, hug. Wee, hug. Sans, I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry. Um, yes, Skull, sorry. It took me a sec to like remember who you were. I'm sorry. The cursed speech guy with um neither? Neither Sans? In this case, neither is always an option because that question makes me uncomfy. Um. Oh, now okay. Now I'm thinking about okay. Wow. Okay, yeah. Then in that case, curse speech. I'd have to say. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes. My outfit is indeed a bunny. If I could add one completely new feature, enemy, weapon, or mission type. Ooh. Do I have a Gojo skin? No, Grayson. Unfortunately, I don't. Um. Do I eat apples? Yeah, yes, I do. Um, Mel. Ooh. Actually, okay. Instead of adding like just one thing, there's this thing in Helldivers that's called a war bond. Basically, it adds like it's this pack of stuff that you can get. Um, think of it kind of like a bundle, kind of. And you can spend actual money on it, but you can just farm for it too if you like wanna like go through that. It's not that hard to do. It just might take some time. Um, so I personally would finally add a Seaf war bond. Seaf, for context, is the Super Earth Armed Forces. Um, so they're kind of just like the think that they're kind of the like the Ooh, a cyborg war bond? Well, okay, we already kind of have that in regards to like the Steel Veterans war bonds. I know of Slipknot, they're a little bit too too hardcore for me. There, as I see. Do I have emotes? Unfortunately, no, I don't. Yes, Sans, what's up? Put any green skin? What do you mean there, Grayson? Okay, so you're okay. I see what you mean. Welcome back. You wish you knew before. Hi, Gage. How are you? I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I did not forget you, and I'm sorry that I didn't say hi initially. Hi, Jessica. Ooh, one thing I wish I knew before I started playing Helldivers. Bye, Skull. Thank you for stopping by there, dude. Ooh, one thing. Ooh, a little blue thing from one of my shorts. It was like, was it, perchance? Hang on. Was it this? Is this it? What kind of view? I have the Quest 2. Yes. Um, Hi Nevermore, how are you? Um, so honestly, Mel, okay, that's a very good question, and that's why it's taking me so long to I really want to get a good answer. Am I OG? I mean, maybe. Um, I mean, you're right there, Viltrum. I'm a furry. Yes, Gage, what's up, dude? When? What? Um, oh god. Oh, miss you too, bud. Honestly, okay, Mel. So I've been thinking about this for very for a little bit, and this is actually a question that comes into my brain a lot. All good, Gage. I understand. The one advice that I would give to myself if I were to start over, basically, is kind of how I'm like is kind of how I'm interpreting that. Um, no, Grayson, not doing that. Nice try. Um, if I were to play Helldivers for the first time again, it would be engage more with the community. Um, and as for the one thing that I would suggest to new Helldivers, any new Helldiver, it doesn't matter when you're starting off. The game is frustrating, but no matter what you do, sorry, correction. The game is frustrating. The development is frustrating. The developers are frustrating. The community is frustrating. there are going to be a million types of people who tell you how to play the game, how to just, do um how to do all these different things, what war bonds you have to get first, that sort of thing. What I would suggest is that you don't listen to any of that. Hi. Mythalanic? Yes, Gage, what's up? You're just saying when there, Gage. I don't have an answer. Well, not exactly play by your book, but play at your own pace. There's no rush. No matter what anybody tells you, there is no right way to play. There is no like there are ways that make it easier. Yes, Gage, I do. Yeah. I do remember. It's a little bit kind of hazy, but I do remember. But there's no like one way to play that's right. Exactly, yes. And yes, Nevermore. I've played a little bit of Power World. Indeed, Gage, and I'm very proud of you for that. How many subscribers do I have? I think I'm at like 5160, I want to say. Maybe 51, like 60 something. The bots. I love fighting the bots. I have since I started. Yeah, I have been fighting the bots ever since like the first time that I played the game. Hi, Comoros. Or Comoros? Comoros. I believe it's Comoros. But yes, I have been fighting the bots, the automatons, whatever you want to call them, ever since basically the game launched. What are my thoughts on Grand Theft Pikachu, aka Pokemon with Guns, aka Power World? Nevermore. Yes, Gage, what's up? Nevermore. It's different. It is very different. I don't say that I don't. I can't say I don't like it. It's just it's different and it's not entirely my thing, but maybe it's because I just haven't put enough time into it yet. It's cool. I do not know the best game there, Gage. What is it? And Mel, to answer your question about why I like the bots more, I like the bots more because it feels different to have something shooting at you. I guess is a good way to put it, and I feel like it's a lot more chaotic. Hi, Optimus. How are you? Um, so Nevermore. I suggest that if you can support the developers genuinely, like if even if you don't buy the game, like sorry, even if you don't play the game, buy it seriously. Did you okay? Do you know what finally got me to buy Power World at last? It's very very humorous. Okay, Gage, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Also, Fallout 4 on the PS4 is you're allowed to have your opinions. I prefer Fallout 4 on the PC personally. Mac and cheese. Yeah, it's currently about like 2 a.m. for me too. There, Gage. Oh my goodness. Whee. But yeah, like for me, like the bots don't have a ton of enemy variety, but they also have like a ton of like heavily armored enemies. And plus, I gotta admit, there's always something really, really fun. One of the things that I will always remember is where hi Viltrum, how are you? Um, Me and my squad, we were fighting bots, I think, on Acer Pass. And, yes, yes, it is. But so we were fighting bots on Acer Pass, and oh, thank you. Um, I was fighting a like a I was basically dealing with like a bot drop, and they had dropped like a tank. And I had ran into a sorry, no, my bad. I was blown into a trench. Um, yeah, I was blasted into a trench by a rocket, and this tank decided to basically roll over top me because of how like because of how the trench was set up. It unironically it rolled directly over top me. Um, it was a very like it missed me by probably like inches. Um, and it was a very very like yeah, surely it was a very like harrowing experience. Gage, what's up? And Deathlock, I personally would not eat uranium. Um, why is that, Liam? And as for what am I without my VR, I am a bean. That's it. He couldn't see that well. Okay, that was actually really good. And Mel, to answer your question, by the way, because I did see, I did see that. Um, Uranium is a calorie dense food. It is. In that case, I'm totally going to eat it. Uranium. I'm good. I'm doing very, very good there, randomizer. Just answering some Helldivers questions. And some silly questions as well. No, I thank you, Gage. Appreciate it. As for the silliest thing that's ever happened, um, huh? I can understand that. There is a Helldivers 1, yes, but it's considerably different. Instead of so Helldivers 2 is a third-person shooter, and in Helldivers 1, it was actually a top-down twin-stick shooter. Um, and both I think are made on the same engine. I I want to say both are made on the same engine. I don't remember for sure. Yes, I have both. I love them both. They're great. Oh, now I think I know what you mean. The randomizer. I think I understand. Yes, Gage, that is correct. It's neat. Um, but yeah, the first Helldivers was a lot of fun, but me and my friend, we didn't play it too often. Um, and we certainly did not get enough people for like a full squad. It was like just the two of us, and we did kind of we just kind of, we just played for a little bit and then we forgot about it, which is kind of unfortunate because it was fun. It was very very fun. It had this kind of like low poly aesthetic. Um, it was very very much like a very fun experience. Yeah, Gage, what's up? Um, mm, I have not played the new Void Planets there. Your average War Thunder player. Wait, average War Thunder player. Do you have access to like important like design schematics? Ah, crap. Sans what? For context, there, average War Thunder fan. I'm player. Sorry, I'm sure you've never heard that before. Never, not at all. Very cool. There, Ace. That's cool. And I'll probably end stream when I get tired. So probably like 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. Um, but no, jokes aside. Um, the new planets look really, really interesting. Actually works surprisingly well. Mel, that would be all mortar sentries. All mortar sentries. A boom hammer with warp. Yes. Yes. That is so fun. I've done it a handful of times. I'm more of the I'm less of the frontline bean boy, and I'm more of I like to go around like behind stuff and like kind of harass the like whatever we're fighting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Angel. What's up? Hi, Mariella. So nevermore. That is a good question. Um, the primary weapon that I really prefer is the coyote most of the time. I can do my best to build from. Um, Also, there, Angel. I think I know what you mean, but yes, I am indeed playing VR chat. Yes, I am. Huh? Oh, at some point. Yeah, this. I do love the sweeper shotgun as well. Which enemy do I think is the biggest threat to a well coordinated squad? All of them. Every single one of them are equally threats. Um, let's get into the voice snatcher. Yeah, I get that. Um, so the thing is that at least in my experience, Gage, because it's almost 2:30 in the morning. Well, okay, it's like 2:12 in the morning for me, but or 2:13, 2:13. Um, so yeah, it's like 2:30 ish, and it's very late. But I honestly think that like the number one like killer of most. Actually, I have a better answer to that. Now that I think about it. Hubris. Um, so Angel, this is VR chat. Yes. Yes, this is VR chat. So you were correct earlier. But I think hubris is honestly like hubris and overconfidence are probably like the number one killers of squads in my experience. And also, not super big into Invincible there, Viltrum. What's one mistake experienced Helldivers still make that can completely ruin a mission? Um, ooh. The number one mistake that experienced Helldivers make that ruin a mission. Unfortunately, Mariella, no. Very close combat weapon. The sweeper shotgun, specifically in regarding Helldivers. But in terms of like real life, I guess like I mean, maybe the AA-12. By Gage. No, I like the question because it's a very good question, but it's another like very difficult question for me to answer. Ooh, that's fair. Oh, thank you, Mariella. Throwing the airstrike too close. Uh, Actually, that's fair. No, that's entirely fair. For me, like I think one of the worst things that I think one of the worst like things that can ruin a mission is wearing the Hellbomb backpack and one of your squad mates walks up behind you and activates it. That's it. Okay, Viltrum. The reason why you should subscribe to me is because so primarily what I try and do is I try and give people a very like a basically a very good place on the internet where they can talk and they can be themselves and generally they're going to be kind of um, free from judgment and stuff like that. Basically, as long as you're not being a dick, we're not going to be a problem. We're not going to have any problems. That's all. Who don't know how to use the orbital. That's fair. Okay, that's fair. Or I get some people who don't call out where they're like throwing their stuff, like the orbital napalm barrage, or who just don't check their sectors. Right, for team review. Which stratagem do I think is the most useful when a mission goes? Ooh. My favorite dinosaur. I like Spinosauruses as well. They're Viltrum. Oh my gosh. I'm serious. I have mentioned that the Spinosaurus is my favorite many times before. As for which stratagem, which stratagem is the most useful when a mission goes wrong? Angel, that'd be a friend of mine. Well, a former friend of mine, I guess. A former friend of mine got me into VR chat, and then I just kind of kept doing it. And plus, also streaming also helps. Hello. Hi, Nim. How are you? I'm actually going to say my favorite stratagem would have to like. Okay, so the stratagem that generally tends to work, um, whether a mission goes right or wrong, for me, it has to be the orbital precision strike. And the reason why I say that is because it's so useful, but for me it's more useful on the bot front. Um I'm sorry there, Angel, that's not good. Triceratops. Oh my gosh, Gage, I'm sorry. Tendies. I like chicken tendies. Okay, bye, Gage. Have a good night. Enjoy your tendies. I'll sort of close second. That's fair. Do I remember? Yes, I do. Yeah, I get that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I perfectly understand. Thank you there, Therian. Glad to see you're back, though. Really glad to see you're back. I've been using the light armor from the mech warbond that I don't like any other armor because of how slow I am. I get that. For me, like, okay, I'm somebody who I don't get why people hate furries. It's because we're different. Oh yeah, sorry, they're Viltrum 50. My bad. For context, I can only see your at. I'm sorry. I could only bring 3 stratagems into every mission for the rest of the game. Ooh. Okay. That would be ooh. Hi, Gage. I get you there, Therian. You're good. Welcome back. Okay, so if I could only bring a max of 3 stratagems for the rest of the game, I would bring either the canine. Well, that's fair. That's fair. For me, like I've gotten my build to a decent point where I can use um so Buildroom 50, I will actually get back to your question. Me Verity. Yeah, it's massively annoying. That's it, honestly. I mean the bots, the bugs, the squid. In my case, I think that they just mean the bots. But I personally would be bringing the canine. I'd be bringing the Quasar cannon, and then let me see here. Yeah, canine backpack, Quasar cannon. Um, very nice, Gage. Yes, I do like Cat's Eye. Yes, I am indeed playing VR chat. Yes. What's up there, Nim? What's up? Bye bye. So yeah, I'd be bringing the Quasar, the canine, and then probably the orbital strike, or maybe the gas strike, or the gas mortar. Those depends. Like those depend. What do I most like? What do you mean? The hardest to fight if it suddenly appeared. Factions territory. So, okay, that question is actually, I don't think I could answer. Mariella, I prefer VR chat, honestly, though I don't really. I just prefer to be a furry. Um, as for what got me into VR in general, Into the Radius specifically. Yeah, it was Into the Radius. And the main reason why I'm saying that, like, basically that question's a very hard one to answer, is because I think honestly, like all what needs to be understood is that generally all of the various factions in Helldivers are completely different in terms of how you fight them. At least in my case, there are various overlaps, but generally you're not going to have like a single like unilateral build that's perfect against everything because they're all built for different fighting styles and different kind of like combat styles. Okay, Veltrum, that's fine. Your ducks. Very nice, Darian. That's cool. My favorite song. I can't do that, Mariella, unfortunately, because I have not warmed up. It's okay, Gage. I understand. Big boom wins every time. Okay, War Thunder. Just because you have a point doesn't mean that you know. Actually, no. You know what? You just have a point. Okay, you win this time. Go to bed. Did I? I do have to go to bed. I'm just not going to bed yet because I am enjoying myself. I had to survive a mission with only one of my friends. Ooh. Only one of my friends. It would probably have to be Beck, honestly. Beck, aka Turtle. Um, Turtle tends to run the arc thrower. Will I ever do a face reveal? If I can hope, if I have it my way, probably not. I will never do a face reveal. The best secondary? Ooh. Senator. The Senator is probably my favorite secondary next to the bolt pistol. Actually, no. Okay, hold up. No. Not entirely fair. It's not entirely fair. I'm gonna be honest. It's a very close toss up between the Senator or the bolt pistol because I like both. Um, I love the Talon for its ammo like efficiency. And I do like the SOCOM. With the SOCOM, I can basically it's weird. With the SOCOM, I'm really good at point shooting. Like it feels almost like I'm using like the mark and execute when I really get into that flow. Um, and it just hits that just hits for me, and I don't know why. Um, I vaguely remember that one. I think. Um, I do like creepypastas. Yes. And yeah, there, Mel. I would have to say that I would. Oh, what's up? Hold up, hang on. How many cookies can I buy with $5? I can get at least 2 cookies. That's fair. Okay. I don't think I've ever used the loyalist. I'm rapidly behind on my war bonds. I have to like get off my butt and get those. Mel, I don't think I'd remove a single enemy from Helldivers. I do not think that I would remove a single enemy from Helldivers. Because they're all made for a different kind of playstyle. And the thing is oh my gosh. One for you, one for aw. Thank you, Barb. Appreciate it. Back in my day. Yes, Mariella, what's up? That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. What about anything? Like if I could remove anything from the game? Okay. I don't eat sheep very often, no. More card stock. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yes, Gage, what's up? Will I ever do a face reveal? So Mariella, if I have my way, I'll never do a face reveal. I'm not comfortable with that. Also, thank you for the donation. I'll make sure to pass those I'll make sure to pass your I'll make sure to pass those cookies along to you. Why? Because I'm not comfortable with it. Um, as for like, okay, if I could remove one thing from Helldivers, this is actually with a caveat. This is if everything else remains the same. I do indeed have the maxi gun, yes, and I love them. Um, I would remove Sony from the picture entirely. And the reason why is actually very, very interesting because while I do understand that Sony provides funding, they provide like funding, they provide like a bunch of like other stuff. I feel like legitimately Sony is such a negative company, and they have done nothing but attempt to basically ruin the game at every single turn because they only are chasing profits. To see his visage. Yes. The quote of the day is as great as you make it out to be. Oh, what I wish the next Warbond would be about. Ooh. A GTS 6. I'll get to GTS 6 in a minute, actually. I really want okay, I've been playing with the Thief Specialist mod, right? Which is a massive pain in the butt, but I really want that to be official. I really, really like that. Thank you there, Skelly. I appreciate it. So yeah, literally all that I want is just that mod just made into its own warbond. That's it. I'd be happy. Don't worry, Gage, I'm not. It's fine. Thank you. But yes, I would love to have the the Thief like warbond to be official now. That's good theory, and I like that. That's really good. Um, but I wouldn't. Oh God, I wouldn't mind. Okay, I'm not big into like crossovers with Helldivers. I like the Halo one. That was about it. Um, sorry, I like the Halo one, and then I like the Warhammer one, but I wasn't excited for it. If that makes sense. Um, but the next like crossover warbond that I'd love is I'd love to see I'd love to see like a Wayland Yutani or Aliens crossover, and I want to see the motion tracker. Give me okay, here's what I want. Give me a proper horror mission with an Aliens warbond, and then I will die happy. I will straight up die happy if that ever happens. We got a tank with a rotating turret. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Mariella, what's up? As for my opinion on GTA 6, I have a very bad feeling it will come out And then they will keep releasing it over the course of like the next like 50 years. I will propose to her when we're ready, I think, and when I'm ready. A Dead Space Warbond would be cool. All right. Yes, I've seen it. It's horrifying. Um. So what? Okay, I think a Dead Space Warbond would be fun, but I'd be very, very nervous about. Shit. Who owns Dead Space? Is it EA? I'm trying to remember who owns Dead Space, because I have a feeling that if they'd try and like kick the door in and be like, "Excuse me, we require all of your money," or something akin to that. How does a chipmunk get in your walls? Very, very carefully. Um, it's a good question, but it's so long that I will send it to you. Yeah, sure, Mel. Let me know when you send it. Okay, yeah. So that is EA. Okay. Yeah, I feel like honestly, like EA would rapidly like boot the door open and be like, "We're going to take all of your money, and we want you to charge 3,000 super credits for it. We don't care that that's expensive. Do it now." Um, but okay, I also wouldn't want a Star Wars Warbond. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. Um, Amy's also from the U.S. I have an old house, and there's a mystery. Oh, interesting. Of DLC of the mod. Yes, exactly. That's why I want that to like I want a Dead Space Warbond to be really cool. Hey, Cornelius, stop. It's heard to inquire that you want to fire a massive cannon to operate in first person. Are you referring to Iron Nest? Oh geez, Gage, I'm sorry. Okay. So let me oh my goodness. That's a very long question right there. Okay, hang on guys, give me a second to read. Everybody behave. Please. Okay. Sorry, I had a lot of questions. Da-ba-da-da-ba. No, you're fine. Genuinely, you're okay. And stratagem and enemy and Helldivers 2. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually going to read this question out loud because this is a very, very, at least the first question, because that is about as far as I've gotten. So, if every weapon, stratagem, and enemy in Helldivers 2 had to be perfectly balanced with no weapon being objectively better than another, what would I change about the game's mechanics to make every loadout equally useful without making the game feel repetitive? That is a very good question. And unfortunately, I do like analog horror, yes. We're talking about Helldivers specifically. So as much as I really like that question, that hi Camila. You're good. I understand. You're okay. Easily distracted? Yes. Did I ever tell you about the time my buddy... Gotta love the out of context Ellis quotes. Dude. Okay, yay. You need to subscribe now, please. I haven't chat very often now. I'm guessing it's because you're busy. And Mel, to answer your question, I'm sorry. So that's a very hard question for me to answer because I am not familiar with Ice Spice. No, I am not. But I'll look her up after stream. So the problem with trying to balance the game with how it is, unfortunately, okay, in my genuine opinion, like I feel like trying to do that would be very hard to do. Because already Helldivers 2, what needs to be understood, unfortunately, is that Helldivers 2 is genuinely a very repetitive experience. I love Helldivers 2. I do. But it is a very repetitive experience if you really get down to it. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good night. And thank you for stopping by, Camila. But yeah, Helldivers 2 is already a very it's a very repetitive experience. Hi Silver, how are you? How's it going? Should get War Thunder. Let's get an Abrams. I would. They're a War Thunder player. I really would, but unfortunately, I don't want to do that. It's not even like I have something better to do. It's I just don't want to waste 9 months of my life. I've already wasted I think 5 years of my life. Aw, thank you, Camila. I appreciate it. See, I don't think trying to I don't think trying to buff every weapon is going to be a very I hate to say it's not valid because that's what the developers try and do. Straight up, they try very very hard to do that. But trying to make it so that way they're all equal. It's oh my gosh. I don't know there, Babs. I do not play War Thunder. Unfortunately. Okay, hey War Thunder, you're at a 15. I'm gonna need you down at a 5. Hey Mel, you're okay. You're okay. Hey. Boop. 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 It's okay. It's okay there, friendo. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna need you War Thunder down at a 5. Okay. What's that there? Oh, I can't hear. Nin. Well, What's that? Um. Oh my gosh! I actually have to read the JFK or Abraham Lincoln. I like Lincoln because he had a cool hat. Excuse me. Hi, Wodo. I straight up misread your name initially. I thought that it was Wooloo, and I was about to have a conniption. Okay, second question. The power to completely redesign one major part of Helldivers 2. Ooh. So, Mel, to answer your second question, which is a very good question as well, um, I'm sorry, did not mean to do that. I think honestly, like, the one change I'd make to Helldivers 2. Ooh. Yeah, sure, Gage. What's up? Um, the one change I'd make to Helldivers 2 to make it like a better game, quote unquote, I'd lessen the amount of ragdoll out of the Termicide 2 wall. Honestly, I don't want to think about that. There, your average War Thunder player, unless like we get like a hyper mutated like Hive Lord that's like a full on kaiju. Okay, I'm talking like OG Helldivers, like variation of a Hive Lord, but larger. Like I'm talking like full on kaiju, and or I will also accept kaiju dragon roach. I will wholeheartedly accept that too. What's the hardest decision you've ever had to make? I think the hardest decision I've ever had to make um, on a mission, it was, oh god, yeah, it was during the Battle of Super Earth, and it was just me. I was not running with a squad at the time, um, and I was I want to say I was fighting on York Supreme, like as the defenses were falling apart. Um, and what basically happened was I was right at extract. Um, I don't remember what difficulty it was on. I'm sorry, but um, I was at extract, and there was, I think, a squad of Siege soldiers, and they were, um, they were relatively close. But I think I only had about like 10 seconds until extract got there. And it was either basically it was either I rescue the thief and maybe miss extract, or I get on extract and I leave them. And at the time, I think I had like a few samples, maybe like a common and 2 rares or something. And I remember like just thinking about everything. But I ended up basically like leaving the pad to rescue that squad of thief. And I think even I had told them to follow me back to the yeah, that's right. I had told them to, like follow me back to the pad, just to make sure that they didn't die. I know that they couldn't go with me, but it was probably one of the hardest decisions that I've ever had to make. Like at the time. Good night, Gage. Have good sleepies. Bye, Sans. So, yeah. Yes, your average War Thunder fan. I did indeed fight on the creek. I did indeed. I was technically I was not a part of the first wave. I was a part of the second. At the time. When am I going live? Later. I don't know when. Of course you can have a hug. Me. But yes, I was a part of the second wave. I'm 97. Yeah, I am 97 at the time. I think I was level 5. Maybe I was level 10. I think. I'm trying to remember. Good night, Gage. Have good sleepies. Um, I took I take hiatuses from playing, so I'm not nearly as high as I should be. But yeah, at the time, um, the creek was something different. The creek was something entirely different. Good night, Camila. Have good sleepies. Feel free to sub if you want. Thank you. Um, woo! Oh. Okay, Nayara. Okay. I'll take a look. Do 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 do. And yes, Chad, I am indeed a furry. Um, I will say though, Mel, you did not ask any bad questions at all. You speak of random things while wearing the skin of a beast. In a world made of light, tell me, does hiding your human face behind an avatar allow you to speak the truth? Yes, it does indeed, dear Socrates. Thank you very, very much for pointing it out. Yes, Gage. I thought you were going to bed. Good night. Yes, I have 3 brain cells. Oh, Shunade, he died many times and got PTSD from the Hive Lord. Yeah, that tends to happen. That tends to happen. Oh, I thought that you said that you were going to bed. Hence why I'm a little bit confuzzled. How fascinating! So you must wear a beast mask to tell the truth. Tell me, friend, if you could only be honest when you are pretending to be someone else, is it truly your voice speaking? I do believe that although it is my voice that is speaking, I am far more comfortable telling the truth because I feel as if when I am in the guise of a beast, I feel like a lot of people tend to take the truth a lot softer when I'm talking like this. To be truthful, of course. Also, hey Nayota, can you please tell Mel that she's okay? Like genuinely, I'm very happy that she asked the question she did, and she's always welcome to ask more. Okay. Mostly like the pauses were me like trying to remember like the specific details. To be honest, your power, what are you without it? And you're turning the meme back on him. The very, very dead meme, but that's okay. I don't care. It's fun. Read his username? I can't. I can only see the ats. I see. Okay. I see. I see. Well, if Mel does come back, and with your permission, Nyota, may I give her a hug? That sounds about right there, Therian. I think it was like 7 months or something like that. All right, awesome. Hmm. Am I a furry? Why, yes. There, Rosanna, I am indeed. How's it going there? Oh, hi, Chi Chi. How are you? Yeah. With the white hair? Yeah, it's been a while. Hi, Batfan. How are you? Um, I do, kind of. I quite enjoy Cicada, which I think, as of a few months ago, that was like their newest song. I'm not sure if that still is. Babs the Duck. I do quite like that app, by the way. It's very, very, very humorous and funny. I'm not sure why it's like explicitly funny, but for me, it, it's quite humorous. It's quite humorous indeed. Do 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 do. Oh, it's an origami village. I thought that it's an onigiri village. I was like, oh, my village, the onigiri village. The early 1900s. What kind of question is that? I can kind of take or leave Queso. Honestly, like he's fine, I guess. I don't watch him a lot. Bye, Liam. Your average War Thunder player. To answer your question, I guess he was bad. I don't like bad people. Um, to 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 put it to put it, you know, like to massively undersell. Skillet is good. I quite enjoy Skillet. I remember when the Resistance album was coming out for Skillet. Um, and like I'm not gonna lie, like I was like super like into it. And I'm not sure why. Like, okay, Skillet itself like is not. Oh, ooh. Also, hi Mel. Real quick before I answer your question, hug. You need a hug. There you go, friend. Hug. Um. So I personally think that bots and the squids would be absolutely awful together, but it'd be really really fun. Um. Or I mean, if we really want to like get down to it, I guess the bugs and the squids. Basically, just like massive like horde tactics, so it would kill almost any computer that tried to run it. I'm sure. There was actually okay. There was one fan faction that I saw, and I don't remember the name of it. But they were basically designing like the Gustav Railway cannon. Big boom. The Rata. the Rata tank, I think is what it is, because it's so massive. It's just such a pain in the butt. And I wouldn't say that it's like my favorite, but it's just more of a I see. Hubris. Hubris made manifest. Yeah, that's the one. I think it made sense there. NYN. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If I could pick one enemy to turn and be on your side. Ooh. Hey Kate, how are you? Um yeah, honestly. Honestly, yeah. I think because the automatons are basically just repurposing everything that we leave behind. Like, if you really stop and think about it, that's basically what they're doing. Um, bugs don't really have like a reason to ally with us. So the problem with trying to like actually that wouldn't be a problem because I mean yeah like the squids really I mean the squids with their warp tech could be really like enjoyable and plus a lot of their weapons would be really cool. I wouldn't mind having like the Stargate like laser like staffs. Okay, you know what? All right, there, average War Thunder player. That's fair. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. here as well. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I- I'm an artist. How are you? Hello. Hi, Black Hole. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Again. Hope you're doing good. Be like Arthur Morgan. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, with the Borderland Justice War Bond, you could actually do that. Actually, okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You've now got me thinking. If there was one thing that I could add to Helldivers, it'd be a horse. Hi, Hiking 9000. Why do you think that you fell too far? Joke's on you. This is an Undertale. They could make a skin for Helldivers. What would it look like? It would look like it if you would like. I can draw it. Oh! I like that idea. Um. Ooh. That is a good question. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very, very much there, Isaac. Um. Playing Helldivers, and I just figured out it was terrifying. Yes, from what I've seen, it's horrifying. We get a hover bike for the lava planets. That's a good question, there, your local War Thunder player. I don't know why, because that'd be cool. So, Mel, I'm actually gonna be like, sure, NYN, I guess. Bye, hiking. Stay safe there, buddy. Or like a low flying helicopter. That'd be neat. Ooh. Um. So I was thinking about. So I have a ton of like different kind of ideas for for various like skins and stuff that I'd love to do. I'd love to get like a custom Helldiver at some point from the guy who made like the one that I use most often. Um. Why, yes, Omega, I am. Technically, I'm what's considered a femboy, but yes. But yes, I am indeed a boy. Well, I'm a man. I'm 28, but you know. Hello. Hi, Woody. How are you? Um, okay, sure. Sure. I'll probably try and find like references for what I'm talking about. What's my favorite armor in Helldivers 2? What if I eventually make you as a NYN, I'd love that. So Omega, this technically is my job. Though it's more of a monetized hobby. Oh yeah, shiny, that's fair. Um, put my spare time to good use. I am. I'm making people happy. And not trolling on streams at 3 in the morning. And be a furry. As for like my favorite like armor, um I feel like honestly, I love the groundbreaker armor. Um rather be hit in the head by a brick. Omega. So I don't have a brick, but what I do have is I have a bat. Is that okay? This is not a threat. I'm just wanting to check. Is does does this work just as well? I need to get the breaching hammer. Aww. Silver, I wanted to hit them in the head with a bat. Fine, I guess I get to do this instead. Ow. 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 I am not sure if this indeed does hurt. My brain has not registered as to whether or not it hurts. No, I'm not going into the corner. You can't make me. Only Amy can put me in the corner. Yeah, Silver, what's up? How can I help you? What's up? What's up, dude? I'm unsure if it hurts. Is this animal? So the people I first met on here back when. Why was the chainsaw sword so hyped just for it to be shit? Um, you mean the defoliation tool? Oh my gosh! Thank you, Chi Chi. Silver, wait, what? Thank you, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah. So the main reason is that I think people were massively overhyping it. Um, because here's my genuine problem with like the Helldivers community. They massively overhype everything. Like, I'm sorry. I I I love this community to bits. But I genuinely think they massively overhype things and then they get disappointed. All right there, Nin. What's your question? What's one thing I would change about Helldivers 2 that most players probably wouldn't agree with? Ooh. Um. Yes, NYN, it does. Um, I think the one thing I would change about Helldivers 2 that a lot of people wouldn't agree with is Hi Red, how are you? Um, yeah, honestly that's fair. Or I would diversify the actually no. I would change some of the armor passives. I would either change the armor passives or I would update the armor passives. Because a lot of them now are getting like 2 to 3, while you have like a few of them that are not really like they're not like really holding up very well. Um if your sink caught fire, use the bathroom instead. The bathtub is water. Just use your use your bathroom water to put out the sink water fire, and then when that's done, um, Sans call another adult because I am not paid enough to deal with this. I have ketchup is not a smoothie. No, ketchup is not a smoothie. It's like a thickened fruit juice. What if my bathtub is spewing the internal flames of the underworld? Um, you might want to call your landlord then. Like I'm pretty sure the water lord could also handle your sink, and the fire lord could handle the fire. But I think your landlord might probably be the best to deal with. Like like what's going on there? I don't know what a Titan buck is. Go to the toilet. Turlet. Hi Megan, how are you? Also, hi Liam, welcome back. What if your landlord drowned? There might be like, do you have the air lord on speed dial? Because I mean, maybe he can fix that. Wait, so he drowned in the toilet? Okay. In that case, hi Alex, how are you? Um, yeah, I'd suggest like giving the air lord a try. And then if something bad happens to them, then I'm very sorry. You're currently under the effects of a curse from a 15,000-year-old um like like Mayan artifact that one of your ancestors might have retrieved while they were somewhere in Peru. Your average War Thunder player. Okay, dude. As funny as that is, I'm gonna have to remove that. I'm sorry. Hi, Bliss. How are you? You're okay. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my god. For the record, I am only removing that because we don't discuss current politics. Doesn't mean that I don't find it funny as shit. Oh my gosh. Ooh. The worst part about that is that it was not that funny. Oh, but I loved it. Oh my goodness. What if I'm on a remote island in the middle of the ocean so I can't move? Um, I'm going to quote Epic the musical here. Get in the water. Just swim. I was playing Overwatch and so was there. Huh. I have another question. Is that okay? Yeah, of course, Mel. What's up? What you got? Hi, Armin. How are you? Wilson owns the water. Wilson! 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 Generally speaking, the most important thing to any squad leader, no matter what it is, um, like the one thing that they need to remember is to try and keep a level head. Um, generally, what I would suggest is like because I like the Reddit. See, oh god, well then in that case, there, average War Thunder player. Sorry, dude, you're doomed. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm an artist. Oh, cat. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. But generally, what you're going to have to do is whenever a mission is going poorly, you need to communicate your team. What if their short legs over and is uneven? Um, I I personally would not put Sover as my squad lead as of right now. But I'm sure he could learn. Don't say anything infringed. What? Oh, the cat gotcha. In front of the cat gotcha. Okay. But yeah, generally, whenever like a mission starts going wrong, what you need to do, like the major skill that you need to do, or like that you have to exercise. Hi, Veltrum. Welcome back. Very awesome, Alex. Also, I do miss anybody when they don't come to stream for a little bit. So in short, maybe. But yeah, basically, whenever a mission is starting to go poorly, oh my goodness, there, NYN. I'm sorry. Call down a napalm barrage. No, you don't need to call down a napalm barrage for everything. But generally, you need to like anything you should know. Have fun. That is the number one thing that I will always tell somebody. Have fun. Have fun and play the game that you want. Sorry, play the game the way that you want, as long as you're not cheating. It's the solution and the problem. You're right. And don't rush. Genuinely. Um, but whenever you're like going into a mission and it starts to go poorly, regroup, with your team, and then or look at your map and try and basically like give them like a yep. Nah, we're not doing that tonight. Boop. There we go. Yes, it is indeed. Don't rush, then unleash the hair. Oh, yes. A boom has been gifted upon you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be going to bed. Hey guys. Thank you very much for being here. Genuinely. Hugs? Of course. Whee! Hug. Whee! I will stream, probably... You want bagel? Alright, I'll give you bagel. It has been a while since we've had bagel on stream. Actually, I introduced one of my friends to Bagel the other day. She greatly enjoyed him. What do I do if your femur is made out of cats? Scream. Scream at the top of your lungs. And don't stop until your femur has transmogrified back into bone. So, generally speaking, all of your problems can be solved by screaming. And if somebody disagrees with you, scream at them. Don't worry, everything will be fine. What do I do if your soul is the pure darkness of the souls I collected of my victims? Drink coffee. What, I don't want to scare the cats? Okay, then in that case, scream quietly. Just kind of just go, ah. I used to like Teletubbies, and I was very young. I was a very young being. Nowadays I find it very odd. Hi, Pomni, how are you? Coffee won't help. I have. Oh. For bagel is it? No, Mel, that's fine. I don't mind. I've been meaning to show off bagel again because it's been a while, but bagel. 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 But bagel, you okay, buddy? I need to make that a clip. Oh my goodness. Here, bagel. Let me help you there, buddy. Boop. There you go. He gets a bit quirky. Hello. Bagel. Look at him. I remember from the last time I was on stream is Bagel. Honestly, okay, Bagel is probably one of the best characters in the entire, like, the kitty? Yes, the kitty! I need to, like, I have to find him again. I have been straight up looking for that kitty for months. Like, that's not even a joke. Yes, Bagel is very much aware that he exists, and he knows that he is loved. I give him cookies. What if the screams of the innocent are coming from your closet? Then let them out of your closet, then. It's not that hard. You strange person, man. Hang on. I need to do a thing. Hold up. Did a little bit of an oopsie. Boop. What? What if I clapping noises in your closet? Scream at your closet. Alright, Sunset. Do not actually scream at your closet. The Elder Mimic. Oh dear. Leave. Terrified of that? Really? Good night, Sans. Actually, that does remind me. I have something very important to show all of you. Is that Jeff the attic pooper? God, I hate Jeff the attic pooper. He shows up in my attic at least like twice a month. Does Bagel know that there are only 500 goblin sharks that have been discovered? I don't think so, but I'll make sure to pass that along. I'm sorry, Viltrum. What was your question? Hold on. What's up? What's up? What's going on? Oh, there it is. Does Bagel know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Yes. Yes, indeed. Bagel does indeed know that. Hey, would you guys like to see sheepies? Bye, Sans. Would you guys like to see sheepies? Hey, Mel. You still here? Would you like to see sheepies? Cool. I shall show. I shall show. I shall show. I'll. Me show off good sheepy. Is what I meant. Sheep. Alrighty, everyone. Sheep. Aw. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you. That makes me very happy. Okay, that's fair. Unfortunately, Sunset, no. I'm not doing public get-togethers right now. Paper towel roll? Paper towel roll? Paper towel roll? Towel paper roll? Pop 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 pop. Nice. Anyways, hey everybody. Everybody, please say hello to Bessie. Sheepy. Does Bagel know that Newcastle Big Boy was? Yes! Yes, Bagel did know that. Do you know who Lamb Chop is? I'm familiar with Lamb Chop. If you mean from Lamb Chop's Play Along. There are, but Bessie is always going to be the sheepy that is first on the left. Whenever we start, that is always going to be Bessie. It's the rule. Also, Bessie has a sibling and cousins and baby sheepy. Sheepy. He's the Lord of all bagels. Indeed, indeed. Are they sentient? Um, sort of. They're sort of sentient. You want to see what I mean? Here, check this out. Watch this. Guys, the sheep are following me. Guys, 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 the sheep are following me. Guys. Look at them. There's more. Sheepies! I think you don't. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on. Let me just do it like this. Hang on. Let me just see if I can. Oh God. Sheepies! Sheepies! No! Sheepies! Shuriken. The sheep ring. The sheep ring Shuriken. Come on! There is also a very, very nice place that I love to go to. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's over here. Is it over here? No. Wait, no, yeah, it is over here. Isn't it? I want to say it is. Oh, wait, is it here? Hold up. I know it's on like the outer edge of the island. Ooh! I don't know what you are, but this is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk away from that. I don't know what that was about. I'm not gonna internalize that anymore. Because that was terrifying. Hang on, wait, I need to paint mixer. The babies are adorable. They really are. They're so cute. Oh God. Wait, hang on, is it? The bottlenose dolphin is throwing it. Oh my goodness. Panic. Just panic. That's the only thing that might save you in the end. Yeah, hang on, wait. So it's... Yeah, okay, so I know the way to get there from spawn. Oh no. Wait, no. I went the wrong way. They move it. They better not have moved it. Oh. No, wait, hang on. Is it... There's something very, very nice that I need to remember where it is. It's genuinely, it's like very, very nice. Okay, yeah, so it's... Okay, yeah, so spawn is right there. I thought I had to go... That's right, hang on, wait. So it was over here. I think. Was it over here? Yes. 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 Here it is. Okay, wait, hang on. JWE3? I'm not familiar with that one. Oh. Okay, then in that case, I think that it's very, very neat. Okay, everyone. It's officially past my bedtime. So, why am I so bright? I have no idea. Oh my gosh, thank you, Liam. Okay, everybody, it's officially past my bedtime. I am going to be going to bed. Have a wonderful rest of your night and or day. And I will see you guys later today. Please remember to like and sub. Remember to have a wonderful day. Remember to get all of your stuff done. Okay. But most importantly, remember to have a good weekend for me, okay? Or at least try to. Good night, everyone. I shall see you guys later. Bye-bye. Have good sleepies. It's okay. It's okay there, NYN. You're good. And thank you all for the very, very good questions. This was fun. Boop. Good night. Night night.